You're an older guy now. I think you enrolled like a year ago, so you've been at UCF more than a year now. Obviously played a lot last season. What have you kind of learned over the last year? Do you feel like an older guy coming back this spring?
Uh, yes, I slightly feel like an older guy. I learned like from the previous people last year, Richie Grant, Aaron Robinson. I learned a lot from them. Like I feel like they passed the torch to me. So now the new guys coming in this year, I have to step up and like lead the team or the DB. You feel me? Yeah.
Or now that you're in year two, can you already identify the ways in which the game has maybe changed for you from even a year ago on the field? What would those things be?
But the game has changed for me. I'm starting to realize like I'm starting to see more like on the field. Like I'm starting to be more comfortable. Like I was seeing things like my freshman year, I didn't really like realize like, but now I can like really see now. Like I understand the game now a little bit more. I'm a little bit more comfortable.
New coaching staff, new approach. What changes are you seeing in the way in which the defense is moving forward this spring?
The defense, well, we a lot more energy. We've been a lot more comfortable, like I said. Coach T. Will, he bringing the energy to the whole defense. And we striving off of that, the whole defense. We're competing halfway through spring. Yeah.
Corey, you guys are a young group, but you guys bring back a lot of players who had experience last year. How do you think what you guys went through last year will help you guys go through this year?
We would learn, like, of course, like the new coaches, like they know like what we've been through, and they like helping us off of that, like, so like the people that were here last year too, like they understand that, so we striving off of that, like, yeah.
Or you just mentioned Coach Tewell brings a lot of energy. So what's it like, working with him, and also your new cornerback coach, Addison Williams? How do you like working with those guys?
Coach Williams, he teaches me a lot, how to be a little bit more patient. Coach Gibbs, then how to shoot my how to use my length, move my feet, be more patient, be more comfortable, everything. Yeah. So that's good having now.
Corey, obviously last season was weird for everybody, but especially imagine for freshmen, it had to be just incredibly strange. How would you describe your freshman season considering you were playing in a pandemic?
Freshman season, it wasn't kind of like how bad it seemed, because I had like older guys, Aaron Robinson, Richie Grant, those guys, Ben Moore, B Moore, those guys, like I was behind them guys, like them boys were teaching me the way, showing me the way, and now I learned.
Corey, how much does it motivate you as obviously you're going through spring practice, but those guys you just mentioned, Richie Grant and Robinson, they're getting ready for the NFL draft. And, we're hearing a lot of good things about they could go pretty high. We'll see what happens. But does that motivate you as you're going through and you're seeing your friends getting a chance to play the next level? And, if you work hard, maybe you can get there too in a couple of years.
Sir. Yes, sir. That motivate me. That showed me that I can do it. Like I was just with those guys, like feel like yesterday, missed those guys. But those guys passed me the torch. Now it's time to take over.
Corey, was there anything about last year, your first year, that maybe stood out or surprised you about maybe the game itself or what you saw as a player?
The game itself, I didn't really like understood like how it was going like at first, but like I said, those guys, like the older guys, they helped me. Like at first it was rough, but like I said, those guys, they helped me. Like Aaron Robinson, Richie Grant, they helped me understand it a little bit more.
Corey, last time most UCF fans saw you and the team was in that BOCA loss to BYU. How does that loss feel as you're going through spring camp now? What do you do with that loss going into the 2021 season?
And then motivation, man. Like, with the team, man, to let that never happen again, man.
All right, last one here from Brian.
Corey, you talked about your confidence, but as far as like your skill sets, have you seen ways you've made improvements in your game? Maybe it's your footwork, maybe it's your reading, maybe it's your ball skills. Where do you think you've made the most improvements during the offseason?
The most improvement I have made, I feel like all those things that you named, it's always more to improve, but those things that you named, like I get extra work in after practice, before practice, on the weekends, whenever I can.
All right, thanks, Corey. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Great job, man. Thanks.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.